That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to take a picture of that. That's so funny.
Yeah, let's put that.
That's hilarious. I was in Taiwan like 2 weeks ago, and they had a vending machine, and they had a bunch of only Pentax.
There you go.
I have one too, like an SLR one, like but more of like the AF ones, and then my friend gave it to me. It's from Japan, but I'm so scared to lose it, so it's just like in one of our drawers. That's so cute.
I know Japan has the best vending machines. They have like the coolest stuff.
They sell
so
everything.
Size-wise, I mean, I can fit it inside this bag, so it's not the biggest thing in the world.
I ended up bringing a Minolta Autocord. It's a DLR.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Very nice. And I think this is the smallest medium format SLR.
I can't tell.
I think
I
this is
haven't
the
seen it
smallest.
side by side with. I know the Medias are all bigger because I think the Medias are like 6'7".
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's some. I think you can get.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We are actually in Reykjavik in Iceland, and again, because this is a photography channel, I'm just gonna show you what we guys brought as gear. But before that, we're gonna head on to the kitchen and pretty much to show you the film that we brought. So we have a bunch of 120s, 35 black and white, and a couple of Instax wide, and I brought 2 cases of 35mm film, and this is just one of these. And for the most part, I brought 400 ISO, which is actually a good decision. This is our day 2 here, and we've only seen the sun for 10 minutes. Moving along with the rest of my stuff, I brought an Instax camera with me, my Instax 200. I'm having some issues with it right now, so let's see what happens. I had some logistic issues, so I had no option but to put it in the check-in luggage, and now I had a couple of like cracks at the side, so we'll see if it's still working. I had some exposure issues this morning as well, so I stopped using it. And then my main workhorse is my Nikon FM2. I have 2 lenses with me. The one that's connected right now is a 28 2.8. This is actually my husband's lens. And then another lens that I brought is a 35 f2, if I can find it. It's somewhere in this pouch right here. So I have a 35 f2, also my husband's. I'm not sure if that is the best decision, just because when I travel, I find it really convenient to have an AF body with me. So I'm wondering if I should just have brought my Hexar, but I don't know, like this is my day 2, so see how it works still for me. This is we actually have 2 TLRs, my Rolleiflex E 2.8 and my husband's Minolta Autocord. We were not supposed to bring the Rolleiflex. My husband had an emergency while I was on my way to Reykjavik, and he was in Copenhagen, and he said his autocord broke. So I was told to bring the Rolleiflex, but during the course of his trip back here, he was able to fix it. So now we have 2 TLR bodies, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that one. The other camera that I'm using, I actually used it this morning because it rained really hard. I have our trusty waterproof camera, so I have a SureShot A1 with us. It rained really hard this morning. Actually, it's more of like it was really windy. So instead of using the FM2, I ended up using the point and shoot for the most part during the day. And it turned out okay. And then in the afternoon, I switched back to my FM2. So And the one that I'm using with me is an RX 100. And just for the Northern Lights, we actually have 2 tripods. There's one, and then we have another one right here. So that's pretty much like photography wise. So obviously I'm gonna send you guys or post another update maybe at the blog with some photos. It might take a while, so I hope that you follow me on Twitter if you haven't, so that you get updates of when the new entry is coming up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I see you.